Welcome to the online information session for the Eastern Subwatersheds Stormwater Management Retrofit Study. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. This video provides a quick overview of why the study is being done, how it has proceeded, what the city hopes to achieve, and how the study results may affect you.
This is the first part of a four-part presentation.
Let's begin with water and how it is recycled in nature. Water evaporates from lakes, rivers, and oceans. It then becomes water vapor and forms clouds. It falls back to the earth as rain or snow, then it evaporates again. This cycle never stops. Water falls as rain or snow, soaks into the ground, evaporates, gets taken up by plants, or runs off the surface to local streams and rivers. This is called the water balance. Stormwater is the runoff that results from rain or melting snow. In urban areas, the increased runoff generated by changes in land use alters the natural water balance. When fields and forests are replaced with roads and buildings, less rainfall can infiltrate back into the ground. Less gets taken up by plants, and more runs off the surface. In urban areas, this increased runoff quickly drains to local streams and rivers, from paved surfaces and storm sewers. Some 30 years ago in Ontario, the impacts of urban development on receiving watercourses began to be widely recognized. Degraded water quality, increased flooding, and higher rates of erosion, damaging property and infrastructure, and destroying fish habitat. Stormwater management practices aim to avoid the impacts of urban development on receiving watercourses by building in measures that mitigate these impacts. For example, constructed ponds allow solid pollutants to settle out before the runoff is discharged to the nearest stream or river. Stormwater management has been applied to new urban development since the 1980s. Over the last few decades, it has evolved from a single focus on reducing flooding to include improving water quality and reducing the total amount of runoff by designing sites to allow more rainfall to soak back into the ground. All these efforts are aimed at trying to mimic the runoff patterns that existed before the land was urbanized. Most of the city of Ottawa was built before stormwater management became a standard requirement. In older areas of the city, stormwater runoff discharges directly to creeks and rivers with no treatment or control of any kind. The continued discharge of uncontrolled stormwater runoff to the Ottawa River and its many tributaries has been recognized as an important issue for the city to address. In response, the city launched the Ottawa River Action Plan, known as ORAP, in 2010. ORAP is the city's working plan to improve and protect the health of the Ottawa River and its many tributaries. You can learn more about ORAP through the link provided on the introductory page of this study's website.
This is the end of Part 1. Please proceed to Part 2 for an overview of the study area and more information about stormwater management retrofits.